Hello and welcome to the show. We are back again with the WreckFest. It is Sunday. Check my audio here real quick. Sorry, it seemed like that microphone was just a tad bit too loud. I do have to change it from game to game a little bit depending on what the French toast. So it is, what they say, Sunday. It's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon my time, and it is hot outside. Let me tell you what. I've been out there working on this guitar project of mine. If you remember correct, or if you follow any of my videos, I mentioned in previous videos that somebody threw away an electric guitar in the dumpster. This is at my job, and I just happened to be taking out the papers and the trash, yakety-yak, and found a Squire electric guitar and a PV amplifier, a little PV amplifier, 40 amp amplifier in the dumpster. And I was like, you know, what car am I wearing? Poop socks. I don't want that. I want, let's do this. And so, hey, we ended up on the poop socks server. This ought to be real interesting. So, why does it still say I'm in the rocket? Thank you. That's more like it. I believe I'm in the correct vehicle now. Still says I'm in the rocket. What the hell? No. Now what does it say I'm in? Okay. I had to double click it. Anyway, long story short, so yeah, I've spent the last few days stripping off the old enamel on it. Used some stripper, been sanding them and yada yada yada. I just got it primed so I could see some of the imperfections of in the wood because I sanded it, and there are a few places there where it's got some flat spots on it. So I'm kind of touching that up a little bit by hand. But yeah, it's a scorcher outside. So I thought, since I'm taking a break in the air conditioning, we just had some lunch here a little bit ago, that I would try to get in some racing if I can keep this thing under control. Holy crap, man. I am all over the place. Might not have been the best car for this. But yeah, so I've been in and out a couple times because it's definitely hot out there. That's a wall. Should have hit the brakes, but no, there's a bus going backwards. I'll be lucky if I survive any of this. So yeah, so the guitar was all black. He's in really good shape. I mean, had a tiny little ding on the back that I can fix with a little bit of wood putty or something. Another bus going backwards. Oh, hello. I can fix that with a little bit of wood putty or something. So I'm just in the process of like doing some priming and touch up a little bit more of the wood. I'm gonna have to sand some of it by hand now because when I use the sander on it, I'm making a little, it's a little square sander, making little flat spots on the wood, especially around some of the curved areas. So we'll have to do some of that by hand in order to knock that down because I'm spray painting with, it's not a dark blue, it's kind of a medium blue with a little bit of metal flake in it, or what they call highlight or whatever it is. So that's what we're going to be painting it with, and I know the blue is going to show a lot of stuff. I mean, the white already shows a lot of stuff. douchebag right there that pushed me into the wall. Hope you're dead. I know I'm about dead. Critical damage. Yeah, so that's the project I'm working on. Now, Squire is not a very expensive guitar. Of course we're wrecked. It's not a very expensive guitar. I mean, it looks like a Fender Stratocaster, more or less, or kind of, sort of, but it's not a very, I mean, you can buy one at Guitar Center for like $300, which is, you know, granted a lot of money for some people, but I can't believe they just threw it in the dumpster, and I don't like black. So I thought, you know, this would be a good project to strip it all down, sand it, use this cleaner on it because I had this stripper stuff all over it, and then just see how it turns out. I mean, I got nothing to lose. It was a freebie, so there you go. So let's come back as soon as the next race gets started. Stand by. All right, looks like we're on the Fire Rock race away. I did change up my car. We are now in the Star Beast L. We'll see how that car handles. And then I will head back outside here in a little bit and continue on with I'm only spending 15-20 minutes out there because it is just, let's say it's 90, 92 according to my thing over here, but with the humidity and the sun beating directly down on your ass, it's going to be a little bit warmer than that. And the buses have already pulled over to the side. Okay. Appreciate the old corner bomb there. That's to be expected, I guess. I mean, it is poop socks. It is poop socks. I'm just going to try to keep it going in the direction it's supposed to go as much as possible. Corner bomb, no corner bomb, whatever works. Whatever I can do here to keep going forward. They are just totally trashing behind me. No, you dirty dog. Thank you. Appreciate that. Not just me to ram it in the corner, so that's awesome. Whoa, my fault. Well, I was in 8th place. Brakes at all. I got on the brakes, man. Ooh, 9 out of 23. I'm good with that. That actually turned out better than I thought it would. 9 out of 23. All right. That not too shabby. Old Star Beast held up pretty good. Took quite a bit of a beating there, but seemed to hold up fairly decent. So we will see where they're going to send us next. And then what do we got? 12 minutes. And then we'll get in a couple more here. See where we're going next. And again, we are in Poop Socks Shit Show Midwest. And people, of course, are dumping the comments in there. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Are they going to go to DEATHLOOP? It looks like DEATHLOOP. DEATHLOOP would be all right. I like DEATHLOOP. It's a decent track. It's a little tight. Sometimes you have a lot of trouble in the loop itself. But it's not a bad track. It's kind of fun, actually. So that's where we're going to go. If you've never seen DEATHLOOP before, you are in for a treat. We're just going to keep the car ready as is, and when it gets going, we'll be back. All right. We are going to be ready to go here. DEATHLOOP. I think the only plus point about this is the buses really can't go backwards too much. Yeah, well, you cut in front of me. That's your problem. Buses will probably go down here to the very end and screw around with a bunch of stuff. I mean, they may follow all the way through. Just depends. Oh, I'm trying to stay off of everybody, but it's pretty tough. There's a bus right there we just jumped over. The huge fence where the crowd is. I could not avoid that. That was a one solid T-bone right there. That's what that was. That was a solid T-bone by that battle bus. Not sure why that little car is going backwards, but they are. Oh, I guess we're going this way. This is the other alternate route to the loop. You don't have to take the loop, but since I got shoved this way, I'm going to have to go this way. Good thing I was heavy on the brakes. I missed that bus. Not sure what happened there. Somebody's getting pushed through the loop. Just show that battle bus what's up. Thank you. Thank you. Do I have enough speed to get through the loop? Yes, I do. Quite make that corner. We got a bus back there blocking the whole damn track. And you just about killed yourself right there. Oh, that was close. Slime. Wow, we finished second on that? Are you kidding me? I will take second place in Poop Socks any day. Nice. I'm liking that. Second place on Deathloop on Poop Socks. It just makes me so happy. I can cry. Not really. That is pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. Let's see where they're going to send us next. I'll get in one more before my luck gets ruined. Probably I'm not going to be able to finish this last one, but we'll see what happens. We'll get in one more, and then I got to guess go back outside and see how my guitar project is doing. Maybe have to do a little bit more sanding in a couple places, because when I ran the electric sander around some of the curved edges, unfortunately, I kind of made some flat spots. So I've got 120 or 180 grit sandpaper that I'm just doing by hand to try to smooth out some of those flat spots. And then I hit it with a little bit more primer. I hit it with the primer because it's easier to see where the flat spots are. And then I can go back with a little bit of sandpaper, kind of smooth those out. Are we going back to Deathloop? Looks like it. And then I can hit it with a little bit more primer if I need to. Just to, what happened to the countdown? There it goes. Just to see if there's any more flat spots anywhere. And then I'll hit those again with a little bit more sandpaper. And when it all looks really good with the primer, then we will give it 2 coats of the regular blue that I've got. It's actually an automotive paint. It's got enamel in it. And then I'll hit it with a couple coats of clear. And we'll clean up all the hardware. I don't have all the hardware clean yet. I could probably do that this afternoon. Once I get done doing some stuff outside, I got to do a run later. Check on a couple things, part of the job. Get paid overtime for it. So then when I get back, I might start cleaning up the hardware. I've got all the hardware right here on the floor, all the pick guards, the pickups, all the nuts, bolts, screws, all the fancy stuff that goes on, and I've already started cleaning on the neck. The neck is over in the living room. I was working on it while I was sitting in my recliner watching YouTube videos on the big plasma TV. So let's get in one more here on Deathloop. I don't anticipate doing any better than second place I did the last time, but you never know. And then I'll go outside, do a couple things, run a couple errands. And then probably, once my errands are done, I think I'm going to be inside for the rest of the day because I've got to go back to work tomorrow. got done with all my vacation stuff. I guess we're going this way. Yeah, I was on vacation all last week. Whoa, no you don't. There's still stuff I need to do outside. There's some stuff on the house I need to do, but I may not get to that today because we are like in this heat wave until tomorrow afternoon, I think, or tomorrow evening. But a few days after that, I think it's going to be a little bit nicer, so when I get home from work, I can do a couple things. Oh! Hit one bus, and the battle bus almost took me out. They were coming through the loop right behind me, weren't they? Oh! Okay, we got lucky there. Ah! We are not holding up so good on this one, folks. Car does not want to turn. Just nicked the top of that bus. Somebody's dead in the loop. Oh, I'm controlling. Watch it. We almost had a bad. Wow, how the hell did that happen? Don't ask me how I managed to get through that without getting totally destroyed, because I have no idea. I'll have to go back and watch the replay, because that was definitely yeah, that could have been seriously bad. But we're still holding our own on the last lap. See if we can't sneak our way down here. Oh, sorry. I mean, that guy right there has been side by side for a while. I'm trying to stay off of him. Oh, come on. Wow, we ended up third. Okay, I'm thoroughly impressed. We actually ended up third. That car's held up pretty decent. Star Beast. I'll have to remember that. In the meantime, we are going to call that a video. We ended up second and third in back-to-back races on DEATHLOOP in Poop Socks Online, and that was good. Yeah, that was good. Take care of yourself and others. We'll see ya on the next one. So long.